Hey, so I have a couple messages for you. All right. So the first message is the divine is letting you know that it is your turn. Okay. And this could be referring to a couple of different things. This could be your turn when it comes to you receiving recognition for something, you receiving, some type of abundance coming in. I don't know, but that's your message. It's your turn. Okay. And there is also a situation that you were dealing with, right? And someone was in secret competition with you, but it came out as I want you. So there was somebody that was in secret competition with you, but secretly they wanted you. Okay, so that's the message. All right. And also somebody had dealt with robbery or a thief, right? And this could have been an individual that was just very sneaky, and maybe you weren't like literally robbed. Like you felt like somebody robbed you of your heart. Somebody left you feeling very heartbroken and really feeling some type of way. Okay, this person was a cheater and they were just hella sneaky and they just did things that they weren't supposed to do, right? And I also have a channeled song. So this is called Meant to Be by BB Rixa Russia. I don't know how to say it, but the specific part that I channeled is the part where it's like, I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie. So like literally, like you done had some stuff happen to you, okay? You done had your feelings hurt, like period. Like somebody was real sneaky. Your ex is probably a cheater. You probably had like a toxic family. So like it really has you not really trusting people for real, right? But it's somebody that is looking at you in a way to where it's like, oh, like I really want to know who you are. Somebody really wants to see what you're about, because the things that they are seeing from the outside looking in, it's like, wow, like you're beautiful, okay? This individual wants to help to heal your heart, okay? You definitely have been heartbroken in the past, but it's like you're working day by day to release this pain, right? You're definitely recovering and focusing on your healing at this time, okay? And this individual that was in your energy, like the one that was like a robber, like the one that you felt, stole your heart in some type of way, this individual is now feeling powerless, okay? They're feeling trapped, and somebody also could literally be in prison as to where they're in physical jail, or they could be in spiritual jail, which pretty much means like they're not able to manifest anything. All right, you gave a lot to this individual, and you actually have someone in your energy at this time that really wants to give to you, okay? They want to just provide you with a lot of support. They want to go on a new beginning with you. So it's definitely something that you could ponder happening, because this individual is thinking about reaching out to you soon, okay? Ace of Pentacles, okay? We had the Fool, then right after that we had Ace of Pentacles. You definitely have a new beginning coming your way as to where you are being handed a pentacle, okay? You are being handed some type of abundance. You're being handed something, okay? And it's good. All right, you're very independent, okay? And it's not like you chose to be this independent, but you had a lot of individuals in your energy that were just in lack, whether emotionally, whether financially, whether spiritually, but these individuals really didn't have like your best interest, right? And you could have been making a lot of poor financial decisions in order to like appease someone else. There was also like an individual in your energy that was very like conceited, so they tried to affect your confidence in some type of way, and now they're feeling like a lot of delays. They're feeling like everything that they do is not like working out for them, and that was mainly because they're in devil energy. Like they're literally being tormented by the demons that they were feeding. So that's their karma. But with this Knight of Cups, somebody definitely does want to come towards you with some type of invitation to go somewhere, right? With this Queen of Pentacles, you're definitely being viewed as being very abundant. You're also being viewed as a leader. You're also very nurturing. You make a house a home, and you could have like a fear of these new beginnings, especially when it comes to romance, because of the hurt that you have gone through in the past, okay? You had definitely went through a lot of financial losses and struggles. You had like a lot of individuals that like watched you struggle, watched you go through these losses, watched you go through this hurt, heartbreak, pain, and they were just chilling. They were resting and relaxing, and it seems as though they didn't really care, which is why you chose to just focus on yourself, because you didn't want to have mental breakdowns. You didn't want to have depression, and you really worked on healing a lot of the deep wounds that were affecting you for a really long time, okay? Yeah, you're focusing on your balance at this time, and it's putting you in a very like abundant type of energy, okay? And then when I picked it up, it literally knocked over this Five of Pentacles. So definitely a lot of the struggles you have pretty much washed that away. You're not struggling in the ways that you have in the past. You know, you have released a lot of codependency, which is something that really affected you in some type of way. And you know, there were individuals that were trying to manipulate you, and they probably did manipulate you in some type of way, but you're realizing that they were just being dishonest, and they literally were just trying to get what they wanted to get out of you, because these individuals are selfish. They weren't thinking about what they were doing and like how it was making you feel, and that is why they're currently like in regret. Okay, there also could be a Gemini that is in regret at this time for neglecting you in some type of way. They were committed to like causing conflicts in your life in some type of way. It's like they wanted to have tension, which is weird. It also could be a Taurus that is in conflict with someone. So this literally could be a Taurus and a Gemini that are in conflict at this time, or a Taurus and a Gemini are trying to cause like some type of conflict in your life, okay? And this is giving like spiritual. And now they have a fear of like what's gonna happen to them, because they probably did some type of like negative spell work or something, and it was aimed at you, but now it's being turned back to them because of this energy that you are in. All right, with this Page of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles, like whoever it was, like they were very consistent with like what they were doing, and they had a goal. Like their goal was to hurt you, and now they're hurt. You have harmony, and literally that is what somebody was also trying to affect. Somebody was trying to affect like your emotional stability. Like somebody did not want you to have like any security. Maybe somebody was trying to affect your home or whatever, but it's definitely not working, because now they're feeling defeated. They're feeling super exhausted. You know, now they're feeling like very overwhelmed. Yeah, and that's because you stand in your truth and you live in your truth. You know, you're definitely morally upright. You're not doing things to hurt others. Your intentions are pure. So you're constantly getting a lot of encouragement from the divine to move forward from this, right? And these individuals are constantly going through betrayals, deceptions. Like these individuals are coming up as very mixy. Like they always talking, and it's like it makes no sense. Like somebody's talking and like they're under judgment at this time, and then this judgment is something different that's hidden for them, because they're under judgment with their peers. They're under judgment with like the people around them, their family. They're under judgment also with the divine. So they're literally getting back the energy that they were putting out into the universe, okay? Yeah, and these individuals are like trying to run away from their problems, but they're not able to. Yeah, you have a lot of endless choices and opportunities coming your way, okay? You could be daydreaming about something. Your daydreams are literally coming true, okay? So when you're doing this wishful thinking, that is a form of manifestation that you're doing, because right now you're in the energy of like heavily manifesting. You know, you're currently manifesting your desires, okay? And you're also manifesting this inheritance of this abundance coming your way, okay? You will be having a lot of family and job security, and these relationships coming your way, they will be successfully long-term. And also with any business endeavors that you are going out to do, they will be very successful. And it's mainly because you have a strong foundation, and the Most High definitely got your back. It was a good thing that you abandoned certain connections, because they didn't want you to grow. Yeah, it's like somebody wanted you to be like stuck in an illusion, but they're like delusional, because they are like they're not facing reality at this time. Yeah, it's like these individuals are resenting you for healing. Like they're resenting you for no longer wanting to be hurt by them. Like it's a very weird ass type of energy. Like face the facts, you're an asshole. Yeah, like they're in sorrow, they're in grief, like they're constantly having like relationship problems, and it's mainly because you're standing up as the star. You're fully standing in your power, and it is noticed, okay? And it's like all these individuals that really didn't believe in you, they're in regret at this time, because they're like, damn, I wish I would have like not been a dickhead. And you also have a new perspective when it comes to your dreams. Like maybe you had like a lot of things that you wanted to do, right? And you expressed that with individuals around you that really didn't believe in you. So they like kind of shit on your dreams low key. And now you're realizing like they were just a hater. I'm gonna go after the things I wanted to go after, right? There were probably things years ago, okay, that you were like, I want to go out and do this, and it didn't work out. And it wasn't anything that you did wrong. It didn't work out because you did not really believe that you can achieve it. Now you're in a space as to where you're healing, you're more confident within yourself, and you're not equating your word to whatever another person is saying to you. So definitely go out and do the things that you want to do, okay? Yeah, and it is your divine justice for your dreams to come true, okay? And it's because you are you have a lot of integrity, right? And then you also have a lot of clarity when it comes to the individuals that did lie to you in some type of way, okay? There could be some type of a lawsuit happening as well, and in this lawsuit it has to do with somebody like collaborating to do something like against you, okay? This lawsuit is gonna go in your favor. Yeah, with this High Priestess card, your intuition is definitely telling you about that. But somebody definitely had some secrets that they were trying to keep hidden, okay? And it could be regarding, like, children. So their secrets are being revealed and they're losing their minds. And then it's mainly because you're really standing up as this divine being, okay? We got the Empress and the High Priestess. So, like, you are a divine being. And if you do have children, your children are divine beings as well. Your children are bearers of light as well, okay? And if you do not have children, the children that you will have are going to be divine, okay? Anything else they need to know? Yeah. Like, somebody never imagined that you would stand in your strength like this. Somebody literally is getting energy from seeing you shine and thrive. Somebody is definitely very proud of you, and they want to show you how much they value you. With this Ace of Swords and Page of Swords, somebody definitely wants to communicate something to you. What they want to communicate, Holy Spirit? Yes, somebody wants to communicate how in the past they might have missed an opportunity to make something grow with you, right? But now they're having this joy and these new love and feelings. This person has definitely made a lot of personal growth, and they really want to come towards you to pretty much let you know this individual is very ambitious, and they feel like it would be an accomplishment to have this happiness with you, okay? Somebody's definitely viewing you as the light, and this individual has stepped into the light as well. So this is definitely giving divine feminine, divine masculine energy, okay? Yeah, and with this Queen of Wands, you're definitely viewed as being very attractive, and you're also very confident within yourself. You know, you don't need outside validation in order for yourself to feel better. I'm talking to someone that is in a period of solitude at this time, and you are really making the most out of it. You know, you're practicing your self-love, you're fully believing in yourself, and you're doing what the fuck you want to do, and the Most High is proud of you for that, because in the past, you were kind of codependent, and it caused you to be very hard on yourself. But now, as you're in this Wheel of Fortune era, you definitely are going to be receiving a lot of things that are fated to come to you. Your patience is definitely a virtue, is what I just heard. Yeah, you have somebody coming towards you that's very kind and compassionate, and this individual, you also like spark creativity like within them as well. Yeah, you're attracting someone that's a very hard worker. Like, in the past, you had individuals that were, like, very, very lazy. Like, they were lazy as fuck. They did, like, the bare minimum. I'm talking to someone that has dealt with being, like, breadcrumbed, like, in the past. And this could be from family breadcrumbing you. And then you got into adulthood and you had your romantic partners breadcrumbing you. And you finally, like, broke free of that cycle, all right? And that also helped you to find your direction in, like, what you're doing and where you're going. And then to also expand your confidence in yourself. You know, you really learn how to love yourself for who you are, which is beautiful. Like, you are very compassionate. You know, you didn't let the hurts from the past make you bitter. And that is a really good thing. Somebody also could be like enrolled in counseling or therapy, or you're being called to do that, okay? You definitely have a rapid change when it comes to some type of conflict someone tried to bring to your way, but it is going to be a positive outcome when it comes to this conflict that somebody tried to cause in your life, okay? With this Knight of Wands, it's a very passionate energy. Somebody definitely wants to come towards you. All right, you're very close to success, and it's due to your courage. It's due to your courage to like really stand in your power and really stand your ground against anybody that did try to attack you in some type of way. You didn't deserve it, okay? If this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live in love and light. Bye.